Joining me now is Swiss academic Leandra Bias. Leandra, just how many people, or women rather, are joining this protest action today?
So it has just started. This morning at 6 o'clock, we started handing out flyers, and I would say the first impression is an extremely positive one because at least every second woman was taking a flyer out of my hand. And right now we see in the center of Zurich city, on each square, smaller and bigger gatherings. So we are extremely confident that the actual march starting at 5 p.m. will be very big.
So given how slow the pace of reform has been in Switzerland, is today's action likely to result in substantive change?
Absolutely. It's of course always difficult to attribute change to just one single event, but this women's strike and women's march will definitely contribute to the parliamentary elections that are upcoming this autumn. We do expect a shift both to more left, to more green, but also to more feminist policies, which are really needed. So giving our demands and also our despair and exasperation more visibility is absolutely key in this process.
So why is Switzerland lagging behind so many other countries in the world when it comes to gender equality?
Yeah, the big question we are always asking ourselves, and I'm afraid we don't really have an answer either, because it's a wealthy country. We could definitely afford more welfare policies. I do think part of it is really also that a lot of women do not wish to recognize the structural discrimination, because historically speaking, protest is seen as something that divides a society that already has difficulty to be cohesive, right? With 3 different languages, a fourth one, of course, as well, but not having a big linguistic neighbor. So in terms of like the German-speaking population having Germany next door. So these are already like centrifugal forces, and therefore protest in Switzerland is historically just really badly connotated. If we then add up to that still pervasive sexism, which means that it's difficult for women to speak up and assert themselves, I guess these 2 factors can partially explain why it is difficult still in 2019 to rally a majority of women, but still enough for today.